We do not own any of these copyrights. But we are glad to be back. That weather held us up last week. But we're glad you're joining us.
Yeah, it kind of tricked us.
It did.
It kind of tricked us. But, better safe than sorry.
Yes, yes.
I miss my sisters.
I miss you too. Yeah.
I just thought
I miss them so much, I followed them last night.
Alright.
Happy, what is it, International Women's Day?
International Women's Day.
Today?
Yes.
Oh.
International.
Yes. Happy International Women's Day. Yes, yes.
And we pray for you just over in Iran, the women over there.
Oh, yeah. We're having technical difficulties. Keep speaking. I'm gonna
Keep
check.
speaking, she says. Keep speaking.
Try it again for me.
Keep speaking.
She's talking.
Keep speaking.
Okay. I don't know what happened.
You never know. So that's what happens when you miss a week.
Yeah, it throws everything
Your
off.
equipment misses you.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. Oh, we are sorry for that.
There we go.
Had a good week this past week. We know the weather is bad all over the country.
Yes, we're good. We're good.
But we made it.
We did. We're good now. We're good now. All right. Thank you. All right. So, hey, just now. Y'all know I got a big mouth anyway.
Well, turn it down.
So, what y'all sipping on?
Tea. Lemon tea. Yes, let me tea.
I got water.
I'm drinking orange juice today.
Okay. Well, enjoy those drinks for me. But it's been a blessing. We don't have much time left. Ramadan. Yeah, we're fasting. Yeah. We have somebody over here that wanted to come and say hey to you guys.
All right, on behalf of y'all did such a great job last
Can
2
you come
weeks
into
ago.
the front?
2 weeks
We can't
ago,
see you.
I have some gifts for you ladies.
Oh, that's so nice.
This is books for
We did the Black
Black
History.
History Month.
Welcome.
So,
And they are honored to have the book by historian Sonny Dixon.
Great job last month, so I just want to show a little appreciation.
And you got it.
There you go.
We're gonna read it. Read it,
All
Alicia.
right. I
To
just
the
want to say,
ladies of Sipping and Spilling the Tea in KC, Sonny Gibson. To the
Thank you. You all right? I like you.
We approved this message.
Yeah. Thank you.
The author of this book.
Yeah, this is so good. This is a really good book. Oh
Yes, I was just in awe when people, because you were sitting next to me, so I could see
Yeah.
stuff.
See it.
And I was like,
Information in here.
Oh wow.
just do us totally off.
And this is about if you wasn't on here the week before, because we didn't have a show last week, but it was the week before.
February the 22nd.
Yeah, Mr. Shakur blessed us. He had this Kansas City history book.
Black history.
Black
Kansas
history.
City early Negro history is what it says.
Yes.
Oh,
And
my
so
goodness.
we have been blessed with our own copy with our name in it, autographed by the author of this book.
Sonny Gibson.
We are so grateful. Thank you so much, Mr.
Is this the
Gibson.
former Linwood and Truce?
Look, they're already in the book.
It
Already.
looks like it, don't it?
Yes.
Let me see what y'all talking about.
Because of the front
Oh,
of
on
it.
Truce. Yes, it does look just like it.
If you all don't have this book, please get it.
Yes.
Upstate
But you
Book.
can have them.
Drop it in the chat. Reach out. I don't know how much
Yes.
it costs. But the historian is Sonny Gibson. Drop it in the chat and we can see.
Yeah.
This is 22nd and
Oh, wow.
You will be amazed at what you see in this book and what
Oh,
the
the-
city looks like now.
Okay, oh, I did get the cost, they're $35.
But it's worth it.
Well,
Very,
It's worth
very.
it.
wow.
We thank you, Mr. Good Gibson,
Gibson, yes.
and thank you, Mr. Shuka.
That was sweet, that was
That
sweet.
was sweet.
So now we got some information on our city.
I'm going
Yes.
home tonight. I can't read.
Yes, it's great, it's great.
Yes.
Oh, so how was y'all's week?
It's
I'm good.
it's been busy.
Busy?
Yeah, it's busy. It's,
Well, 2 weeks.
the-
Well,
yeah, the dude is still coming for federal employees, so, you know.
sending up prayers, Bishop.
We-
And you know,
It's never ending
Mhm,
with this dude.
mhm, mhm. Yeah.
As them kids said in that high school protest, veto the Cheeto.
Let's be careful, we don't wanna get banned.
I said veto the Cheeto.
That's right.
Cheeto. Talking about Chester Cheeto.
I thought that was too funny. It's a school that's here over in Kansas. The students were protesting. They had the people that was against it and the ones who were protesting, and it ended up being a brawl between the two.
Oh, wow.
And this
Yeah,
has been,
I saw
the interesting part is, there's a high school, but I found it interesting that the ones that's on that side were throwing stuff and complaining about the protesters, and it's like, apparently, you're following your parents and you don't really know what's going on and understanding, so you've been overhearing something.
Yeah.
Remember back in the day when we were growing up, you didn't get in adults' conversations.
That's true.
So, I mean, I know in high school you have your own opinion, you're old enough to have your own opinion.
But do
I
your
don't know,
research.
but do your research, because you're saying, you're arguing with the kids that's protesting, they have a right to protest. Now, you have a right to disagree, but I'm like, high school students, I'm like, that's interesting.
Mm, well, okay. Very interesting. Do your research. We got plenty of it right here. We didn't have to do it, but we got a lot of research in here. Thank you. Thank you. This is a very nice gift. Very, very nice. So yesterday, guys, we had a great, speaking of making history, right? Wasn't that a great event?
Black women get fed. We attended their event yesterday, very informational. Yeah, it was
It was
early.
8 o'clock.
That's not early.
That
It
is
was
early
early
to me.
Not early in the morning.
That was my sleeping Saturday. But I sacrificed for the sake of health. But it was very interesting. It was our first time going, but they have been doing it for how long years?
9 years.
9 years.
Yes, the NIA project, right?
Through the NIA project, yes.
And I would very much so recommend any African American woman that is in the Kansas City area to attend.
Or
First
not.
Saturday, the first Saturday of every month, they have
Yes.
something different.
Or not, because wasn't there someone there from like Lawrence or somewhere?
Yeah,
Oh,
she was
yes.
surrounded. Yeah.
Warrensburg. Warrensburg. Okay.
Under the sound of my voice, if you can hear our voice, if you are watching this, women, look up the NIA project and we said first Saturday, everybody,
First
we
Saturday of
believe,
the month.
just look them up and come and attend the event. It was very, very, very informational. The health, we didn't get to do the fitness that we wanted to do. But we did get in there
And it
and
was
get
good.
some fitness. It was good. It was great to do some connecting. We made some great
Networking,
connections and
yes.
networking with, a lot of those women there. So be looking out for some big things coming from Sipping and Spilling the Tea.
Woo woo!
Yeah, that was our first
Outing this
outing
year.
this year.
Oh,
I
wow.
know we didn't do anything
Videos.
to promote to say that we were gonna be there, but we will remember that in the future. But we are gonna post some pictures, so look out for those pictures. Along that line, it wasn't a part of the Black Girls Get Fit, but we did share information about how important it is for us as women to watch out for our health.
Yes.
And it's not just the physical health, y'all, it's spiritual and your mental
Yes,
health as
yes.
well. But there is a young man, he's a co-founder along with another gentleman of Elevated Fitness KC. I think I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry, Monte, if I'm not. But we talked to Monte Simmons. He is one of the co-founders of that gym. He is a personal trainer. If you're looking for somebody to personally train you, to get you snatched and fit and cut, look him up. Elevated Fitness KC. So, but it was a good event. I enjoyed it. This weather is killing me, going back and forth. I'm losing it. I am.
You ready for
Because it's
the break?
yes,
Spring
I'm just ready for it to break. But other than that, I'm doing good. I'm just at that age. I just can't let anything bother me. Life is too short. It's so much going on. You just try to be positive and just keep it moving.
And that's what I liked about the event. It was all positivity. So
Oh,
many
yes,
women just encouraging each other,
Yes.
embracing each other. I thought it was really inspiring. The keynote stuff. Yes, she was excellent. Have more on that later too.
Yes.
But yes, it was just really a wonderful event of positivity, upliftment, being fit, as you said, Tiffany, physically, mentally, because you got a little bit of everything poured into your cup. It was good. And talking about some advocacy too. So yeah, it was just a great event. So yes, look up the NIA Project. And because we did have to register, so you may have to register on their site for the next one. I'm not sure.
Walk-in
But
registration, but they prefer that you do it free
Or, yeah.
registration. Yeah, some people walking in.
If you want to be able to attend a good class.
Well, they were all good. I'll take that.
They
were all good.
It's depending on
I
what
know
your
it was good.
need is or
Yes.
what you want to do. So they were all good.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, it was a good experience to be able to do, the classes that we did attend, and we attended them all together.
Yes, we did.
We were together. It was great. It was great to go out and do those, and then to be able to do it with my sisters.
Yeah,
So,
that was good.
and we were out and we had our shirts on. We had our Sickness Spilling the Tea and KC shirts on, and everybody was like, "Hey, what's I like that. What's that?" I'm like, "We have a podcast. Check us out." Promoting.
And be on the lookout for that merch. You can get your t-shirt too. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
So,
To a store near you.
And we found out we could be doing exercise classes together all
all the time.
Okay. So let's
We're going
address
to
this.
promote a business.
Let's address this right now.
Today.
Let's address this right now, because when it happened last year,
She did say
She
on
did.
Monday she wasn't gonna be
When-
available because she was in training.
it
Yes,
happened
I did.
in March when I was certified. I became a certified yoga instructor. I told them,
She did.
because that one down there said, "Hey, you can use this center to do classes." And I
think
said,
you
"Yeah,
did.
let me get to that point."
Yes. So we're hoping she's at that point.
They forgot.
Yeah, we just
That
we'll blame it on old age or menopause.
Don't
We
really
forgot.
I'm gonna blame them being lazy.
Okay.
Well, no, she hasn't set it up yet though. So
I have not set it up yet, but they made it seem like I never
we
told you.
forgot.
I don't remember.
Anyway, so yes, we had a wonderful time yesterday. So yes, women, check it out. Go to the NIA Project's website. Go to their next event. They're doing great things.
Yeah, you can look up Black Women Get Fit. I'm
Yes, and
sure
it'll pop
it's
up.
gonna pop up.
Yeah.
Go check it out.
And in the future,
In
we are going to be announcing the show. However, we're gonna be on another platform recording. So how do you advise you to go subscribe
Oh, to our YouTube page. Yes, yes.
We will announce on Facebook that we're gonna be live on YouTube.
Yes, we need you guys to go on over to YouTube and subscribe to that
If you
page.
have not,
And it's free. It doesn't cost a thing. Just
I mean, you all have YouTube anyway.
Yeah, just download it.
Just
Download it.
download it.
So we let you know now, we're gonna get ready, we're gonna get started, so you can join us on YouTube. And then, as we talked about the great promoting of the NEAR project, this is gonna help with our promotion, we let you know, get on that YouTube page, and we can dive in, because I think we done told them enough. You'll hear more, we've got some great things coming up, so you'll have time to get subscribed to our YouTube page.
Share and subscribe.
Yes, yeah.
Like, share,
Yeah, so as we're talking about subscribing to YouTube, so today's topic is an interesting one. And you can drop this in the chat. What do you think? Do you think that children should be banned from social media? Up to probably about 15 is what the legislation is that's trying to be pushed, right? Do you think they should be banned from social media? Tell us your opinion. You also can call in.
816-237-8033.
Yes, what do you think? I don't know. So when I think about it, I had to do a little bit of research on it. Do your research. And this is not all research that's out there. There's different types of research out there about it. So of course we know in today's society, it's a big part of everybody's lives, including children. So there are some positive things to social media. It helps them build connections. We know that. We always chatting in on YouTube, and we asking you to do it right now, right? Build connections. It can be a tool for them for learning. It can encourage social awareness skills. It can. Now, I'm a little leery of that one, but that's my opinion. Yeah. It can encourage that. It can help them to even build some of their skills with technology, because we know we are in a world of technology, right? But what do you guys think? Do you think they should be banned? Should they be?
And Congress right now has the Kids Off Social Media Act. It's in the Senate 278. This is for ages 13, for under 13.
Oh, wow.
Children under 13 from social media prohibit algorithms, recommendations for users under 17, and restrict school social media use. Interesting.
That's
It's
different.
supported by a bipartisan coalition. That's interesting.
So it's
And it says the
supported.
bill seeks to curb mental health issues.
Well, we know it's
So-
absolutely.
That right there, to me, mental health. If you're online and you're being bullied or threatened, turn it off. Get off of it. Of course, at that age, they're gonna say between 13 and under, go tell your parent.
Absolutely.
But get off. If your child comes to you and say, they're bullying me online, the kind of parent I am is a different situation, but for this sake, for this podcast's sake, just tell your child, get offline and let the school know. Because we have seen kids and heard of kids that have committed suicide behind bullying, online bullying, and that's just something that's I just can't. For me, it don't work for me. If my child committed suicide because they were bullied online, that's just, I don't grasp that. So there's a limit. Yes, my child at that age, he had access. He had an iPad. He had a watch. So he was online constantly at home and at school. When he at home, his online was considered his video game. It's online. He's playing videos, but my child is he's a different breed. He's okay. It didn't bother him, so he stayed on all the time. Plus, that was my babysitter. Get online. Leave me alone.
Unfortunately,
That's my babysitter. Get online.
It's a babysitter for a lot of them, and for me, I would say if you are going to have your child online doing anything, it is your responsibility as a parent to supervise what they're doing online. Don't just turn it on, hand it to them, and walk away, because what we've found out, what we know, they are sneaking things in into just children's programs.
And we have parental controls on here.
Yeah, we have
parental controls.
But even with the parent controls, they're still sneaking things into children's content.
Yeah.
And if you're not paying attention to what they're watching and what they're consuming those things, and you wonder like, where is this coming from? I had funny story. I have a student, beginning of year, he didn't talk much. He would, you can say hi to him all day long. He just gonna, walk past him. So he started, talking more in the classroom. And they was like, Miss Harris, so-and-so is cursing. And I was like, he don't even talk. No, it's not. No, it's not. So one way in class, and everybody's doing whatever they're supposed to be doing, and all of a sudden, we hear, shut the fuck up. And we're like, what? And they was like, I said, where did that come from? Because you don't even talk. So when I, called the parent, let them know what was said, she was like, oh, he must be getting it from, what he's watching online. I said, okay, so you need to make sure that you are monitoring what they are listening to and watching online.
Yeah.
So it's, again, make sure that you are being the parent. You are being the parent, that you are monitoring and you are watching, and you know what the content is that they are watching.
I mean, even now, today, he's a grown up. He's 18. If I hear a strong voice, who you online with? Who you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
How old are they? Ask him what year was they born. And he's looking at me like, you can get off. And he's grown. I don't care. You can get off. Don't play with me. And he's like, he only 13. Sounding like that. Let me see. Tell him to put his mama online. Go get his mama. And they be like, she wanna talk? Yes, I'm
Yes.
your mama.
But you guys are active parents, and you're supervising. But not all parents are. Like you say, it's a babysitter, or it's a quick fix while they're sitting.
To get them quiet. Yeah, shut up.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so would that have anything to do with it banning it though? Because you guys supervising, makes a big difference. But
I'm gonna say that I think them wanting to ban it is due to, well, part of it, not the only reason, but part of it being the kids that are being bullied. I'm gonna tell you this. This is what I don't like. I don't like when I'm in the store and I see a child with the phone or the pad, just doing that, looking at it. I don't know. I just feel that I'm not a teacher. You all are teachers. I feel like it limits their abilities and skills, their cognitive skills, because only thing they're doing is sitting up here looking at a screen, looking at TV.
mm-hmm.
So they don't have motor skills.
Yeah, their fine motor, their large motor.
Yeah.
That hand-eye coordination.
Yeah. And you have to be careful, like you said, with what the kids watch, because even the cartoons aren't innocent anymore. Depending on what type of cartoon
The cartoons
it is.
have never been innocent. Let's be real.
But
Let's be real. Cartoons have never been innocent. There's always been like adult humor and things put in kids' cartoons since we were little. But again, you as a parent have to make sure that you are monitoring, watching, and paying attention to what they are watching.
And you have to watch the games that are, and when I say games, I'm saying games.
Well, isn't there a lawsuit out now for one?
Roblox.
Not just Roblox, but I don't know if you all heard that something called a hangman game. And this man, he was in tears because he said he knows his son's regular habit. And he noticed his son hadn't came out the room yet. Well, he hung himself. And so you have, I don't think he died though. I think he caught him. But you have to watch the type of games. Yeah. You just have to be a parent. Being a parent is watching what your kids do. Say, you might have to ear hustle, I don't know, let them know you heard it. But I'd rather my child be protected than me to be crying at a gravesite.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So is that a, yes or no? What do you think for banning it?
Yes.
You say yes.
I say yes.
It
Yes.
says 13 and under, so 13 and under, I would say 13 is
That's
what,
middle school.
middle school?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they're taking the kids' cell phones out of school, I assume that's to prevent them from cheating with schoolwork. That's what I assume, because
Yeah.
kindergarten through 6th grade, well, schools are set up different now, because 6th grade is now middle school, it was
Yeah.
elementary for us.
Yeah.
So kindergarten through,
Well, some schools is still elementary.
Yeah, there are a couple.
so kindergarten through 6th grade, I would say, okay, I don't know if it's banning it, or if there are limited activities they can have.
They
access to.
cannot have them
Because
in, they cannot, they're not supposed to have them in the school. Some schools are lenient and say that you cannot have them out in the classroom, during class time.
So according to Congress, age restrictions, social media platforms will be prohibited from allowing children under 13 to create or maintain accounts, requiring platforms to delete existing accounts held by minors. So, with that being said, I mean, I would say 6th grade, not 7th and 8th graders, because they old enough to.
But now you have
comprehend.
parents,
I would say this, it's based on their comprehension.
you have parents who set up
Accounts.
accounts for their students, and then they do content for, but if you are the parent and you're setting it up, that means you are monitoring the content that they're doing on there, that's fine. But if it's a child that has set up their own account and they're doing content on their own, that's an issue. And you're the parent and you're not monitoring it, you don't know what they're doing. I mean, cause everybody's trying to get a little bit of money.
So they're trying to do a logarithm ban for users aged 13 to 17. Personalized recommendation algorithms will be banned, restricting fees to chronological content from friends.
So that's what I was gonna.
Wait, I need that on mine now.
Right. That's what I was gonna speak about. So for middle school and even some in elementary, y'all saw that, and it's still happening where they record fights and record inappropriate things or things, bullying messages. So I'm okay with that right there, because stuff won't keep being repeated over and over, exposing someone to trauma if it's a child sending them, a crazy message or video online. So I'm kind of in the middle on it, but that kind of stuff I agree with. I don't know that it should be totally banned, because this is the age we live in. I'm kind of along the lines with you and that about, you took the supervision part. I guess all of you guys said that. But at the same time, I do think there should be some limits, because I don't think kids should be able to
There
set
should
up
be
their
some
accounts.
limits.
I don't think, not on their own, they shouldn't be able to.
And it says Kids Online Safety Act is KOSA, K-O-S-A, as of March 2026. This is just now. The broader legislation is moving forward, targeting platform policies to prevent harms like exploitation, violence, and addiction. So it's going forward with or without.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they are addicted. If you're
Addiction is a big problem.
you're supposed to be asleep
And you up at night on
and
yes,
you're undercover, they do
They do
They
that.
do that, cause I have kindergartners that are up all night, that are online all night.
And why? Why?
Where
kids not check
That's what I was
The parents are
surprised.
asleep or doing
Take
other
the
things.
phone. See, I'm always taking.
That's
Take
what I was
the
surprised.
phone.
But it's not even their phones, it's their parents' phone, they just snuck into the parents' bedroom,
Oh.
took their
But
phone.
and you should, right, if you everybody got gadgets and phones these days, when you get ready to go to bed, drop it off
First of
right
all, you
here.
should have a set bedtime.
That is that far.
Yes,
First of
yeah,
all.
mine did.
Well, maybe they did, and that's why the parents fell asleep, and then they just got up. But that speaks to the dangers, the mental wellness behind it, the development of their brains and all of that. If you're constantly being bombarded with all of this.
All these images.
Yes.
Because once you click on a certain video, that's
Yeah.
all that comes up
That's
in
the
your
algorithm.
feed
Yes,
at
yes.
that time.
And that's what it was saying, when it was holding these platforms accountable and trying to stop that.
Yeah, you know, and so,
Especially the violent part, you know, like everybody recording the kid getting jumped on, everybody got their
Yeah.
phones and the video keep popping up.
Yeah.
You shared it. I said, the girl, you see, look how they
Yeah.
jumped up there. And I say, shared it, you shared with y'all. They're like, oh,
Yes.
and we minors and we used it, and, you know, and then this.
I'm being a teacher and being in schools, I honestly would prefer that they not have them out.
I agree.
And of course, we have to battle the parents, you know, get the parents.
That's a
I
good
pay for this, Oh, yes, we're not taking the phone away, totally, but the rule is your child cannot have their phone out during school hours.
Cause why would they
cannot.
leave it out?
Exactly.
Well, I can give you a perfect example. You got a shooter. I need to call my mom and let them know what's going on.
Yeah.
I get that. I get that.
Because
I
I said
get
the same thing. I said,
I get
okay,
that.
so you're gonna take the phones, it's too many craziness happening, too much
But you
craziness
didn't hear what
happening.
I said though. I
You
said
said during school hours.
they cannot have them out during school hours.
Again, they're
Can I
coming
have
in
them
during
out?
school hours, so.
They can have them in their backpacks. They can't have them out.
Can't get to my backpack if there's a shooter coming.
If it's in your backpack, that's fine. But if you're in class, if you're sitting in class, and
With
you're
a
supposed to be
teacher
paying
that's
attention,
gonna.
you cannot have your phone out.
You got the lockdown drills, we have all of that.
Yeah.
But
And
my
then there's
backpack is
protocol for calling that the adults are supposed to do, because the adults, you gotta remember, the adults are in
But
charge.
they're nervous too.
I know, but that they have to follow the protocols, and that's the hardest part that I agree, that I
Being a
see the
parent.
parent.
Being a parent.
But-
Absolutely.
In a school, those adults are trained to be responsible.
They
even in
train,
those
but then when the
situations.
actual situation happens, everybody's nervous and worried. You're not gonna sit there and call 20 parents, we okay. I want my child on the phone. It was literally kids on their phone with their parents and they
We
did.
get it.
So,
we understand.
no,
We
I'm
are
sorry.
there. Listen,
No.
we want to get on the phone and call our
Yeah.
kids and all
Yeah.
that too.
Correct.
But
no, I
again,
want my
if-
child on their phone all
If
the time.
so here's the scenario. We're in there, active shooters happening. Kids everywhere. Kids are supposed to be where they supposed to be. Instead of me monitoring your child, I'm on the phone, on my phone, calling, hey, my son, my husband, or whoever is active shooter. You know, I'm trying to figure out a way to get out of here. But I ain't paying attention to your kid. Your kid is still in my supervision. I'm still responsible for your kid. So I can't be on my phone trying to call. I'm trying to make sure that the kids that are in my supervision that I'm responsible for are all safe. If your kid is sneaking out over there,
I'm not speaking out over there using no phone, but my phone is with me. So why, that's
but
my
if
thing.
you're
That's my argument. The phone should
I
not be in the backpacks. The
Yeah,
phone should not be.
Your phone cannot be out.
Exactly, why can't they
I
have
get
their
it.
phone?
They cannot, because if your phone, if they have it in their pocket, if the kid has the phone in their pocket, they're gonna sneak it out.
Yeah,
They're
it's
gonna
a
be doing
distraction.
everything else, being distracted instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing. There are times when there are some older teachers, like 5th and 6th graders, that they have a time when they like, okay, get your phone out. We're gonna do this activity with your phone. Get your phone out. Then you have the teacher's permission to do that in the classroom. But if it's not that time, your phone has to be put away.
Now I have another question.
What's the question?
Why are we doing activities on my phone, y'all? What's wrong with the school? Why they doing activities on
They
my
were
phone?
they were trying to engage them since the students had it. That was just a scenario. They have computers in class.
I'm about to say, wait a minute now.
But
That was one way to try to engage them since they had it.
Since they had, we were trying to engage since they had them, because before this law in Missouri came out,
Keep them on, keep
They-
them on.
they
I'm
have
putting
them.
them on
They
backpack
have
and
you know, the problem was they're walking down the hallways with their headphones on, with their phones out, and they're supposed to be going to class.
Or they're supposed to be on technology in class, but instead they're on their phone and they got their headphones on. So that's why a lot of people are talking about even banning them at school, because they can't even engage in school because they're too distracted on playing this game. Which brings me to this. As of March 2026, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg is facing high-stakes legal battles, most notably testifying in a February 2026 federal trial in Los Angeles regarding all allegations that Instagram is intentionally designed to be addictive and harmful to children. So this is another one of the action suits involved in 2022 lawsuit where he was named for his role in a Cambridge data scandal or something. But this is the second part of it. In regards to being addicted. We talked about that earlier. So, is it just that we as parents have to help them do a balancing act so that it doesn't have these problems? Because we know, as you mentioned, those algorithms keep going, and if you're into this, you're gonna keep, I'm loving
Because we as
it.
adults do it.
Exactly.
We as adults do it, so. yeah.
So,
But you know, I have to say that sometimes you have to back away. You have to. I'm not on social media like I used to.
Yeah.
Because I just feel like if you don't take some time away from that, it'll get in your thinking and things like that. So I guess I'm trying to understand a child getting addicted to social. How do you get addicted to
because
that?
you're on it all the time.
You're
I can
on
speak just
it
from my
all
own
the time.
experience. My grandchildren, every evening, they want to come home and jump right on their little phone, play the game. No, you are not getting right when you're getting an hour. You're like, but that's how, because that's the first thing they think about is that game that they were playing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So they're ready to get right to it. It's just like anything else when you, like you say, you have to take a break. We have to teach them how to take those breaks because their brains are not developed enough that they can manage it themselves. So they're automatically on it. And if they're not supervised, they're on it all.
Yeah.
Or, you know, I'm gonna miss such as on here, I'm gonna miss it. I need to see what's going on, because everybody's going on.
Yeah, it's recorded,
It's
you can
live.
always go
Yeah,
back to
everybody
it.
is live, so.
It's
I'm gonna
recorded, you can always go back
Like
to it.
Christian kids.
What are your thoughts?
It's like our
You
show,
have to
it's
share.
recorded, you can come back too.
You can come back. Like, subscribe, and share. You always can come back.
You can always go back, it's recorded.
What are your thoughts, guys? Do you think it should be banned?
I think, I know times have changed, and I know things aren't the way they were when we were growing up. And I guess that's just what I keep thinking of, because even when Travell was a child, I used to, hey, come on, get your bike. You know, I would put his bike in the car, we would go to the park, and we would do that almost every day because I wanted him to be a child. I would take him outside to do things kids did,
Right.
you know, or he was outside with his friends. And I was really, it may sound weird, but I was happy about that.
That's
Because
not
he
weird.
was outside being a
A
kid.
kid. That is not weird. You want your child to have a childhood.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
because
not
they're out there creating, being imaginative,
Yes.
doing things, figuring things out. You know how many things that we figured out? How many games we came up with
Yes.
outside?
Making mud pies.
Making mud pies, you know, just doing all kind of stuff, running through the neighborhood. We learned our directions.
Right.
I'm going to Alicia's house. I'm going to Alicia's house. I'm picking up Alicia.
And
We're coming back around.
around.
We're going to pick up Tiffany.
Yep.
Then we're going to pick up Crystal. Then outside walking.
Yes.
We did all this walking.
Walk to Central.
Walk to Central and home.
Even in 2 feet of snow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
They cannot close the schools like they do now.
But we didn't walk.
I
we didn't
remember
walk.
walking in some snow.
We walk sometimes.
We walked.
Yeah.
Like me and my siblings did. When my daddy wasn't home yet, we didn't catch the bus. We had to walk.
I walked to school if I wanted to.
I caught the bus.
Yeah, I caught the bus.
I rode the bus.
And we got so fortunate that the bus driver, Vince, shout out to Vince,
Hey.
would drop us off at the door.
Okay.
At the door.
Okay.
At the door. And what my mama always had some food on.
Yes. But we got
And somebody said y'all was bad. You're a hater.
Beautiful kids.
We were.
All right, so let's tally it up. So who are those of us that are in favor of a ban? Any?
13 and under is the band, or you saying?
13 and under.
Oh, no, cause I said
I do.
elementary, 6th grade and under.
You say 6th grade and under band? And I say, limits.
Limit.
I'm
I'll say
limits.
I-
Because we can't count
Birth
on
to grade 3, that is the critical age. That's when they're like developing everything.
Yes.
Even by the time when the kid gets to 3rd grade, they're still developing. I tell them all the time that frontal cortex is not, it's not developed. You need to listen because it's not developed. So,
And I guess that's why, once again, I get upset when parents you see them, they're just in the basket.
On the phone.
Looking at this, that, it just irritates me for some reason.
Because you can engage them in the grocery store.
Yeah.
You know, go find it,
Yeah.
give them, it could be.
No.
Well,
the
no.
engagement, no, Gigi, no, listen, this is what we came into the store for. It's not a toy run. We're not going to, but Gigi, no, we're not. We're gonna go.
Cause you can have them pick out the grocery items, like find an apple, find an orange, you know, give them something to make it creative while you're in the store.
Absolutely.
And
Instead of being on that tablet.
And you
Yeah,
just need
walk
to be
around
aware
on
of
the
your
phone.
surroundings.
Yes.
You need to be aware of your surroundings.
Need to start
Because
teaching kids out.
When I'm standing there and I see your kid just dangling there and I don't see no adult, where your mama? I mean, who you
Or like
here with?
crawling out the basket, whole basket about to tip over.
And
Look
I
at that
just-
me like I'm supposed to catch it, ain't my
I
child?
just sit there and look, because why aren't you paying attention
No, but I'm
to
not
your
touching my
child?
kid, cause you said I touched your child.
This is
Approach
true.
it, and I
We
had
couldn't
I had
say
to whoop up.
You can just say, hey, your baby about to fall and bust his head. No.
I'm like, why you ain't paying attention? You see
Well,
your
they might have
child.
turned just for a minute to grab something off the shelf.
No.
Goodness.
Your basket needs to be in front of you.
Okay. Some tips for grocery shopping.
Be
My basket ain't always in front of me.
prepared to your child, and your child shouldn't be trying to hop up out of the basket. My child knew, if you
So they
trying
should.
to get out that fast, he already knew.
Yeah. So set boundaries. This takes me to tips for technology. Set boundaries. They work for the grocery
Set
store
boundaries,
and for
set time
technology.
limits, and make sure that you know what your child is on.
Monitor
Set
their
boundaries.
times.
You know what
Time
your
limits.
child needs?
Give them
Give
some
them
time.
some
Back in the day,
Oh,
that's
what
what
about
it was.
Do you allow technology like at the dinner table?
No.
I don't either.
I mean, I eat by myself, so.
I'm about to say,
Well, you know,
when we were little, when he was little, we did eat together, cause, you know, I was forced to, we was somewhere at restaurants, it was a home, we were empty around, other than that, where we going?
Well, that's a
We had-
suggestion to not have it at,
But
you
it's
know,
a
when
time
they have
to
meals
engage
together.
and
Yeah.
talk as a
Yeah, how was your
family.
day?
Mhm.
I mean, I do that now when I pick the little mini me up, how was your day? You
Yeah.
know, I'm here about a story. We talk now, so I mean, yeah, that would be a
But
perfect
there
time.
is a problem in some homes. The kids wanna sit at the table with the
That's
electronics.
a problem with
But
adults.
it's not, I was gonna say, it's
I
not
was
just
gonna
the
say, because
kids.
they're doing what they see, you know?
And
My
thank you
dad
for
at
saying
the table
that.
scrolling.
We need
You
to
know?
model good behavior.
We need to
Yes,
model
I'm
good
guilty
behavior.
of it at times too. We need to model the good behaviors. You talked about outdoor time, give them some outdoor time, you know. What about this, online safety? You need to discuss that, with them, what is safe and what isn't safe online. Privacy,
Parental controls.
put the parental controls on here, all of
But
that.
the thing about that is too, and I really don't know how it can be controlled, is the perverts that make these accounts as if they're little kids.
Well, you cannot, I know you cannot monitor that, but you can monitor what your child is on.
You
Listen,
can, if
do
you're
all of
paying
those things,
attention to
yeah.
what they are when
Turn the
those
chats off.
turn chats
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can listen out for certain things. You hear certain things, you're like,
What kind of conversation is that? Right.
That don't sound like anything to buy.
I
Let me
still
see.
do it today.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Me too. Who is that?
And he 18.
What they talking about? I don't like that.
We can
Go ahead, get off of that.
Get off,
Go ahead, get off of that. I used to do with my youngest. Yeah, no. Change it.
We have
Well,
a
I'll change it.
comment. I think screen time should be limited. If you want to see someone lose it, turn off the Wi-Fi and watch what happens.
For real, I'll lose it. So I know these young kids will.
What the hell? We got Google Fiber. What's going on?
That's so
But
true.
you see, like in some, some shows, like the off the Wi-Fi and the kiddo went ballistic or took away their game. Give me my game.
But that's,
I'm like, what is?
that speaks to that modeling good habits and even teaching them, like we talked about on one other show, things like how to play cards, how to play other games, you know, how to read a book, do some crosswords, do a puzzle, teach them some other things to do.
We had game night. We played out
Game night,
Trouble, Sorry.
Yes, all of those.
Uno.
Yes.
And you know, that's why I know time is rolling on, technology and things like that, but that's why I hate everything is attached
Yeah.
to computers and things like that, because once it goes down,
And so,
you have nothing.
well, one positive thing that I noticed that my son did, he tried to bring more of the, he has the game console where they do like the challenges. It's all sports and stuff. So it's not, you know, they can play tennis, they can play basketball, you know, they try to make it. I don't know what girl, I don't know. But, so I like that. I let them stay on that. They stay on that for the whole hour while I'm cooking dinner. Yep, go ahead, y'all having fun. So,
Because
yeah.
it's getting them active.
It's getting them active.
Yeah.
Tennis, I don't have to worry about somebody chatting with them or
Yeah.
doing something to them.
That was the idea, the platform of the Switch in Nintendo was to get you active, to, like, you know, they used to have all the, we used to do it as a family, we get together.
Yeah.
We'd be very competitive, you know, you got the bowling, so you don't really have the ball, but I mean, it was
Yeah,
it
it's
was
a good
competitive,
workout.
it was a workout, and they had like actual routines and stuff. That other one, that good twerk game, that they
Oh,
did
they
all
can do
the
it
Guitar
Guitar
Hero.
Hero, yeah.
See, the one that you gotta hit them things, you know, they gotta hit them platforms. Now, I didn't been in David Buster's and saw boys literally stand there. And I'm like, see.
It's fun, it's still fun. You know what I used to love, cause you know I love dancing, the Wii. I used to
That
love
was it,
doing
the
the Wii,
Wii.
the dancing. Michael Jackson still number one, we pulled him up on YouTube.
Still has that.
Yeah, so this has been a very, very good conversation, sisters. Thank you, this is
Oh,
lovely.
that was my
Sharing
fast.
some tips, huh?
I said, that was my fast.
It did. It's almost time for us to close. Another hour. But before we move on, let's get some more Black history, because you know we do that 365. 365 Black. Yeah.
Alrighty. So since it's Women's History Month, I'm gonna do that for this month. Sorry, fellas. So our first person is Sojourner Truth. She was born into slavery in Ulster County, New York. She escaped with her infant daughter at the age of 29. After this, she dedicated her life to advocating for the rights of both African Americans and women. Truth traveled throughout the country and gave speeches on the topics of abolitionism and women's rights. She died in 1883. And then we have Fannie Lou Hamer. I may be saying her last name wrong. Hamer. She was the youngest of 20 children.
Whoa! I thought I had
That was
17,
20.
20. I thought we had. Well, you know, back in the day, they didn't play. No.
They didn't watch TV.
Anyway.
Bless his heart.
She was the youngest of 20 children and raised in a family of sharecroppers, later becoming a sharecropper and plantation worker herself. In 1962, she was beaten and arrested for attempting to register to vote. After this experience, she devoted her life to the struggle for voting and civil rights. She toured the country speaking out
I'm sorry, it's the background noise.
She toured the country speaking out in support of civil rights and I can't read my writing, and founded the Mississippi Freedom Democratic party.
Okay.
And with that, I'm just gonna say real quick, you know, we know the importance of voting. But it said she was beaten and arrested. And I feel a lot of our young people don't realize this is why it's important to vote, because of what a lot of people in the past suffered and had to deal with so we can have this right that they are trying to take away.
That are still being today. There are people that are being beaten and arrested trying to vote.
So I just want to say, if there is a young person on here, don't take it for granted. Don't take it for leisure and casual. People have died. People have been beaten for the right to vote, and that's
they're
why
trying to take away your
yes,
right now.
anytime we have an election,
Perfect state,
please
Texas, just
vote, 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 vote.
Your votes really do count. We can't have this attitude, it's just one vote, it don't matter.
It don't make
They
a
gonna do what they
difference.
wanna do.
It doesn't
We
apply
need
to
to
me.
stop. If things wouldn't have
It
changed
does.
if people hadn't got out and voted before us, so we need to continue to vote.
And celebrity birthdays, Boris Cujo.
Kojo.
Cujo.
Kojo.
You fine though. Leon Robinson and Lester Holt. Today is their birthday.
Happy birthday! It's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Cujo, Cujo.
I'm gonna do the act of kindness real quick.
Okay.
Real quick, for the
Act
whole
of
week,
kindness.
real quick, because y'all need some help in your life. March 8th, not us, other people. March 8th, those who serve, it says, this is act of kindness, leave your server a generous tip for March 8th.
That's good.
March 9th, looking good. Compliment someone on something they are wearing.
You look good.
You look marvelous.
That was part of the confidence that was in the thing
Oh,
yesterday.
yes.
I'm not gonna go into
Let's not hate, let's elevate.
that part. March 10th, I enjoyed that. Reply to a post you enjoyed.
Okay.
Meaning you have
So
to
that
be on
means-
social media.
Exactly. Get on YouTube, but we are those. Get on YouTube and subscribe and come and say, y'all did a great show, ladies.
March 11th, be polite. Hold a door open for someone.
Chivalry is not dead.
March 12th,
I just
family
had some
bag
homework
use.
for me.
Run an errand for a family member who is busy. So I need y'all this week.
Okay.
I need y'all. March 13th, smile. Smile at 3 people you don't know.
Friday the 13th.
People you don't know.
March 13th, and then, oh, that is Friday the 13th. That would be a good thing. Smile at 3 people you don't know.
Not that one.
And Friday, Saturday, March 14th. Teachers and preachers. Drop off school supplies at your local school.
Hey, okay.
So you want me as a teacher to drop off school supplies?
But we don't even have any.
I'm constantly buying stuff, but okay.
Gotcha. So that's their week of kindness.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
I'm not gonna read the other comment. That's
Read it, what is
inappropriate.
that?
Some people
It
inappropriate.
says, dang, 20 no Netflix and chill. I don't know what that means.
20 no Netflix and chill.
I don't know.
Now, there's a difference sometimes, you know, Netflix and then chill.
These are adults.
Than being on social media.
Yeah. It's a big
Netflix is a movie site.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna have nobody. They ain't gonna have nobody
It's a number.
trying to get them on Netflix.
Just, you know, if you
But
have,
I
if
do
you're-
like the chill. With
yeah,
Netflix.
if you have young people,
Netflix, y'all heard that?
they get into stuff that we don't know about.
Yeah,
So
that's
you need to be asking questions, what they're doing, how their day was.
Who that?
Be involved. Look out for them. Our kids need us.
They do.
So
And technology is gonna be around, so we just have to be there to protect our kiddos, you know, monitor them and make sure that they're okay.
Give a kid a hug.
give your
Monitor that social media and that technology. Put some boundaries out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Good to
Hey.
see you
We
all.
do not
Go to
own
YouTube.
copyrights,
We do not.
but we gonna play it anyway.
Have a good day.
Go to YouTube.
If you ain't
Like, share, subscribe, and TikTok.
And if you haven't turned the clock up yet, turn your clock up.
Oh, was that?
They might say
I
you
heard
time.
it here.
share, subscribe.
Yes.
Love you all.
Somebody sent us hearts.
Thank you. Whoever sent the hearts, thank you.
Oh, you coming up.
The notes coming up.
Okay, my girl. One.
So you're the right or the left corner up there.
I was at your.
Oh, you was at mine. We do not own the rights to this, but we love it. Thank